Alright, welcome back ladies and gents, thanks for watching. What we're doing today is changing all 16 HT leads, all 16 spark plugs and all 8 coils on the 2005 Dodge Ram. This is the 5.7 Hemi version. The reason we're doing this is coil number 3 and coil number 5 are currently failing on the engine in here. When this intermittent fault happens, the engine just has like a heart attack and shuts off. So you lose the engine, you lose power steering, you lose power assisted brakes, but you keep all your accessories and your ancillaries. So your radio stays on, all of your lights stay on. So if you're listening to your radio really fucking loud, you're driving down the road, and all of a sudden the engine just switches off, you're now just coasting down the road. Of course, it's fixed all-wheel drive in this truck, and the engine's not turning over. So then all of the wheels lock up and you start fucking bouncing down the road. It's stupidly dangerous, and it's happened a couple times in this truck. So in this video, hopefully, you'll see how to do it yourself. I won't narrate too much for it, you can skip ahead to the actual time lapse now, but I'll just basically put the camera up here and I'll time lapse the job that's being done, okay? It's relatively straightforward and simple. Hopefully we'll get it done today. Running a little bit short on time now, so enjoy. So after having a look at what this first spark plug looks like that we've just pulled out, this is the easiest accessible spark plug in the entire engine, and this was a hell of a job to try and get out. Don't even want to think about what some of the other spark plugs are going to be like, but we can tell from looking at this that this spark plug needs to be replaced regardless, because A, it's dirty, it's horrible, it's old, but B, on the white boot you're seeing a bunch of blackening and carbon build up on it. And the reason for that is electricity is like water, it flows with the path of least resistance. So if this spark plug starts getting really clogged up and dirty and old, and it's difficult for the electricity to flow through it and create a spark down here, what's going to happen is it's going to be less resistive for the electricity to arc directly through the top of the spark plug back into the boot. And then you get misfires. That's what's been happening with this spark plug, and this spark plug isn't even off of one of the faulty coil packs. So let's carry on digging and we'll see what the rest look like. So it's been just over a week now since I've changed all of the sparks, coils and leads on this truck. I've got to say it's running the best it has ever ran since I've owned it. It's no longer hunting and it's no longer misfiring. Used to just not run properly. A couple of the spark plugs I'd pulled out are actually broken, not working, and they had cracked around the main bolt head on it, which was allowing blow-by to happen. So all of the contents of the cylinder, when under compression, was actually getting up through the inside of the spark plug and out of the cylinder, which of course is not going to be helping it at all. But yeah, she's running absolutely beautifully now. So I'd recommend, if you have a car, a truck, a vehicle of any kind that's an internal combustion, and you've not done this on it and you've owned it for a few years, or you can't find any service records of it being done, definitely get it done. It's a very quick and easy, cheap thing to do unless you have a really awkward engine like this. This one took me 11 hours and 45 minutes of just pure work with my head in the engine, not setting up the cameras, getting my tools ready, but actually in that truck, 11 hours and 45 minutes. And about 2 of those hours were spent on just 2 spark plugs in this back corner over here. Because it's converted to right-hand drive, it should be left-hand drive. Aftermarket conversion to right-hand drive. There's also an aftermarket handmade firewall in there for the steering column to come through on a side where it shouldn't be. And that firewall makes it impossible to get to those back 2 spark plugs in this truck. It's just an absolute ball ache. But yeah, if you've got a normal vehicle, I say normal, it should be a lot easier. But anyway, we're going to get on now and do the track rod inner and outers on this, and also the sway bar drop link bushes. So if you want to watch that, head over to the next video, and I'll show you how to get all of those off, hopefully successfully, and get some new ones back on. If not, thank you for watching anyway. Don't forget to like and subscribe.